All right, so today's mission is looking at scenarios, and then we're going to use what we've been learning about lines to help us solve these scenarios. So the first thing I'm going to do is give you a scenario, and then I'm going to ask you to do some things. I'm going to ask you to make a table of values, figure out the initial values. That's another word for y-intercept. Figure out the rate of change, which is your slope. So that's how the values change as you make the table. We're going to write an equation. So we know the y equals mx plus b form because we've been working with that a whole bunch. Remember, the slope is our m. We also know that as rate of change. Our b is our y-intercept. So that's our initial value. So that we'll have already figured out in question 2. What's the initial value? And our slope, which is our rate of change, we'll have already figured that out in question 3. So we're just going to have to put it together. And then I'm going to ask you to solve. So this is just like our evaluating practice. I'm going to give you a value, stick it in the equation, and we figure out our answer. So let's try a scenario and see how this goes. So I don't know, it's winter. Let's make some money by shoveling driveways. So let's charge $30 for a driveway. I literally have no idea how much I would charge for a driveway. Let's just pick 30 because why not? So make a table of values. So let's see. So our X value would probably be our number of driveways. Number of driveways. And our Y value would be how much we earn, right? Money earned. Because you make the money based on how many driveways we do. So if I don't do any driveways, am I going to make any money? And no. So no driveways, no money. Oh, well, guess what? When we have no driveways, there's our initial value. So when we walk out to start doing driveways, we haven't made any money yet because we haven't done it yet. That's our initial value right there. Done. Okay. So now let's shovel a driveway. I've just made 30 bucks. Perfect. Let's shovel another driveway. So I've made another 30 bucks. Well, what's 30 plus 30? Oh, I just made 60 bucks. Excellent. Well, let's go shovel another driveway. So I've now shoveled 3 driveways. So let's see, I had 60 bucks and I just made another 30. There's my 90 bucks right there. Perfect. Let's shovel another driveway. So I had 90 bucks in my pocket and then I did this driveway and I got another 30. I now have 120 bucks in my pocket. We're looking pretty good here, people. Looking pretty good. Let's do one more just to finish it off because 5 is a nice number to finish things off with. So let's see, make that line a little bit bigger. So 5 driveways. So we walked out of there. We had 120 bucks. We're going to add another 30 bucks to our pocket. We got 150 bucks in our pocket, people. That is fabulous. Well done. Good. So we've made our table of values. This right here, that's our table of values. So our initial value we said was how much we started with. So that was 20 bucks or $0. And then our rate of change, which is our slope, which is how our values changed. Well, notice each time, what did we do? Well, we plus $30. So for one driveway, we made 30 bucks. So that right there is our rate of change. So with each driveway, we made $30. Okay, we're on a roll. Very good. So let's turn this now into an equation. So I want it in my y equals mx plus b form. So the money I earned is my y value. I'm making $30 a driveway. So x would be each driveway. And I'm starting with $0. So my y-intercept is $0. So there's my equation right there. We've got it. So the money I'm earning, which is my y, is just 30x. So y equals my money earned. And my x, remember, was my number of driveways. That's how I labeled my table of values, right? Okay. And then let's see. Use your equation to solve for the money you make when you shovel 20 driveways. Oh, your arms will be pretty tired after that one, eh? So if I do 20 driveways, well, that's what my x is now going to be equal to. So let's stick that into the equation. So the money I make is going to be $30 times my 20 driveways. 2 times 3 is 6, couple of zeros. Ooh, 600 bucks. Therefore, right there for statements, it's a word problem. Make $600 with 20 driveways. So all we did was evaluate, right? We just subbed it in and multiplied. And then let's see, last question is saying, how many driveways do I want to earn at least $400? Ooh, I don't know. Let's see about that one. Let's see. I want to earn at least $400. So if I want to earn $400, that's what my y value is going to be equal to. So we had as our equation y equals 30x. I want to know how many driveways will make me $400. At least. At least. Oh, look at that! When you stick it in, we now have a one-step equation. Good thing we've been working on those. So that means, let's see, right now I've got 30 times x. The opposite is divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 30. Okay, so I've got, let's see, 400 divided by 30. So that gives me 13.33333 equals x. So, therefore, shovel at least 14, because we probably have to drive up, at least 14 driveways. Unless somebody give you a tip. But you'd have to shovel 14 driveways to make $400. Make at least $400. Okay, because it didn't work out evenly. You gotta shovel more than 13. It won't give you enough. So that's what we're doing. So that's all it is. So I gave you a scenario. We put it in a table of values. Initial value was my 0. How it's changing is my rate of change, or my slope. Pop those numbers together in my equation, and then I can stick any number I want in for x or for y, and I can solve. And I know how to do that. Beautiful.